Yo, what's good? Jay blinked again. This is the GHT. I combined the famous guppy indicators and the famous half trend together and made the guppy half trend. I used this same indicator system to make 400% in 1 week and withdraw. This is right in my Discord. And let's go over how it works, the strategy behind it, and first let's go over the inputs. The first input is your API key, which you get from the profile on our website. Next is the candle type. You can choose color candles like I have here, or you can choose APB candles, or you can just choose the regular candles. And the last input is to show and hide this panel. Speaking of panels, this panel is a multi-time frame panel. It lets you know the GHT trend of the 1 minute, the 5, 15, 30 minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily time frame. So you can just choose the time frame that you like to sit on, and that's it. You can watch the panel from there. So how this works, the trend is from 0 to 100. Now obviously when the green is over the purple, we are bullish, and then vice versa. So as far as setups, we will take a buy setup if this green is over 0.7, so over 0.7 for bullish, and then we're going to take a signal whichever one closes first. So again, we have the half trend, so you notice the half trend arrow. So in this example here, if the trend is over 0.7 and we had a signal confirmed on the last bar, so this was the last bar here, this is definitely over, even over here we're over 0.7. so once this bar closed here, from that signal close, we would hop in the trade here, and that definitely worked out. And the awesome thing about this indicator that it works on any time frame and any currency pair, as you saw with my screenshot and success here. This was on 225 JPY, and I was on Ethereum, and I was on US30. Later that week I hopped on NAS. This was on gold, so it's extremely versatile. Gold, some more. That was USD CHF. And of course, for the bear setup is the opposite. We want the purple to be over the green and for it to be above 0.7. Was it here? Yeah, so as soon as that closed, we would have got in here and we would round that out. So for your stop loss is you can do either or, and I like to do the first. And that is, if you're in sales, the highest high of the last 5 candles. So if we got in here, the highest high of the last 5 candles is here. So our stop loss would be right here. And then vice versa for buys, you want the lowest low of the last 5 candles. So once it's confirmed here, again, we would get in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a low right there. So that would be our stop loss right there. And then with the take profit, you will hold until the opposite signals, or you will trail. And if you aren't sure what to trail by, or if you're not sure how to move your stop loss, you can follow this stop loss line here. And as the markets are moving in your favor, you will use that stop loss line to adjust your stop loss more and more in profit. So I've showed you this and I've talked about it. Let's just hop to some random pairs now. And the awesome thing about this is that it does not repaint. Literally, once it is on there, it is not going away. It does not recalculate, nothing. As soon as it paints there, as soon as it is confirmed on the last candle, it is not going to remove itself or repaint, recalculate, any of that. It does not do any of that. We can go through different time frames. You can go through the past, but it is beautiful. Like, this was definitely a beautiful setup. If you didn't took that first sun signal, then you definitely could have took that half trend signal there, and yeah, that was crazy. Again, any time frame, even down to the 1 minute. I showed you success on go. Let's pull up a random pair here. CHF JPY. Let's see if I have candle data for that. I do. Might need to refresh. Let's go to the 1 minute and come back. Oh, I see we had this huge gap between Friday and Sunday. Okay, one last pair and then we are out of here. Again, this is the GHT, and that is the famous guppy indicators combined with the half trend, of course, combined with some JBLANKED sauce to make it real saucy and of course not repaint. It goes crazy. This is the GHT. Let's switch to the 4 hour. It does work on these higher time frames as well. And I said one last pair, but let's do one last pair for real. Let's do like a pair I've never. Here we go. I don't think anyone that I've known has trained on XAU GBP. It looks like I still have the support and resistance on there. But yeah, this is the GHT. The link is in the description. Let's go.